Ladies and gentlemen, hotel managers don't work with data most of the time, and if they do, it's mostly for procedural purposes, like room occupancy tracking or inventory management. But there are plenty of opportunities for the improving of the hospitality service with the use of data. One of the things that every hotel manager wants to work on is the ability to sell as much of additional services as possible. Everybody who is going to the hotel wants to be accommodated, of course. But there is plenty of other services that the customer can be interested in. The goal of a hotel manager is to identify the most optimal channels through which he can sell those additional services and sell them.
One of these channels is the stay package. So, you may ask, what is stay package? Well, it's an accommodation plus some additional content. For example, a twin room plus a massage that could be used during the stay. Those packages are often suitably named, and the services have some minor discount to it, so it's more interesting for the customer.
And what are the advantages? Well, for the hotel manager, he already sold the additional services. He already done his job. The revenue was made. And for the customer, the advantage is that he can look forward for the pleasant time he will experience in the hotel. But here comes a tough question. How would a hotel manager know which package would sell well? He can rely solely on his experience, sure. But will the gut feeling always yield the best results? We don't think so. Therefore, we designed the program that will help the hotel managers with the package creation process.
So, how our product works? User will go to our website, make a registration, pay the fee, fill all the necessary information and about his hotel reservation system, and in just a few minutes, user will have everything he needs for his data-driven packages. We value hotel managers' experiences, so there is enough room for their creativity. User will see historical data relevant to those already created packages, and he may even reevaluate given results. Our program also recommends specific services with each type of accommodation, also based on historical data. So, as you may already see, the precious value of our product lies in using users' historical data for the whole process, so the information is relevant and able to help him with this task. And here you can see how our product looks. This is the package screen. This is the first thing that a customer sees when his registration is finished. Here he gets the suggestions how he should design his hotel's packages. To help him validate those results, there is another tab in the navbar called Analytics. Here he can see amount of sold services, categories of those services, room reservations, and other useful information that can be used for the analysis.
Now, let's briefly look at the technical side of our product. Here, first, the data are in the source system. In our case, in the software as a service Previo. From there, the data goes through XML API to Kebula, where a series of Python codes and transformations take place. Then the data are uploaded to Power BI, where dashboards are created, and those dashboards are then deployed to the website itself. Kebula has an orchestration. So, every first day of the month, new data will be uploaded to the Kebula, so producing new results for the manager. Important question. Will our product work just for those users that already have some historical data? Yes, that is correct. But we made our program in a way that just with a couple of historical reservations, you will see results. Those results will be meaningful and will help the hotel manager with the package creation process. Also, data will be updated every month, producing new opportunities that can be explored.
You may have already wondered, what about the pricing? To keep the pricing model as simple as we can, users will pay annually. 75 euros for the first year and 30 euros for any other year. User may cancel his subscription anytime he wants, and his subscription will last for his whole paid year. Pricing model is set this way because the biggest costs related to the new customer are within the first year of his subscription. Largest amount of data is processed at the start. Later, data are just updated, and system doesn't need to process those existing ones. And what would you get for this price? Well, you will extract maximum potential from your packages, and you will not need to rely on trial and error.
To summarize, our product is designed to help hotel manager with the creation of optimal stay packages, with the use of data-driven insights, by displaying charts with historical data, and by providing valuable recommendations. This will enable the hotel managers to quickly get their hands on the package creation process. By continuing data updates, we ensure that even with minimal historical data, our program delivers meaningful results. Our product offers a flexible and affordable price model, ensuring accessibility for the customers.
And let's conclude with a slogan. Unlock the power of your data with us and maximize your package potential today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all.
Thank you very much. Remarks, questions? Perhaps.
Okay, why is it so cheap?
Well, is it cheap? Well, then we are glad to hear it because we made our calculations and we think that this price is the optimal price considering the costs and what we are offering. Yeah.
Have you considered the market situation? Because if something is too cheap, then it could be viewed as a sham or a fraud.
That's right, but we want the program to be affordable for as much managers as possible. Also, there are plenty of small hotels that can, if the price will be too high, then they would not be able to afford it.
What would you imagine under too high?
Well, that's up to debate, but...
No, it's not. You have to do the analysis of that.
Yeah, so what price would be too high? Well, we think that if we would go over 50% more than this is, then I think it should be too high. It would be too high.
Okay, thank you.
May I ask for what market? Are we talking Czech Republic? Are we talking Europe, world?
Well, primarily Czech Republic. With the platform I shown, this is the largest platform that is used by hotel in Czech Republic, so that's the first platform that we will use, basically. And then there is potential for expansion on other platforms in Czech Republic and also abroad.
And who is your target market?
Well, hotel managers, mainly.
Yeah, everyone. One size fits all.
Medium to large hotels.
So
Like-
medium to large,
Yes.
don't have enough money to pay over 75 euros per year.
It's mostly that the small hotels, we are not sure how, well, I think they don't have that much services.
Don't think, verify. Okay? You have to figure out this is a market research and this is such a big, you would have potential with this, but pricing is this low with no validation for it. Not really that how to say it, nice, let's say. You said you will be using past data. What about the bias provided by COVID?
Yes, the bias is somehow there, but the bias is more in the lower amount of reservations than in the pattern in the reservations, and the pattern is the thing that we are more interested in.
Depending on time of opening of the hotel.
Sorry.
If somebody opened just before COVID, then everything they have is basically biased, right?
maybe somebody from the team will answer. Like,
If a hotel opened 2019 and 20, January, right? So what data do they have? COVID, just out of COVID,
but they still have some historical reservations, right?
from COVID, yes.
Yes, but the pattern of the reservations is the same. If somebody goes to the hotel, he has his room, he has some services.
I wouldn't go during COVID to spa because it was impossible to use all the services offered. You would have to wear the mask. You can't really wear the mask when you are sweating, etc. So many of the services at the hotels during COVID were affected by that. So there will be some sort of skewed the result. So how do you?
Some time ago.
Yes, that's also correct.
Okay, so you have 1 year, and you think that's enough?
Well, yeah, but...
Okay.
Okay.
How do you judge the meaningfulness of the results?
How we check the meaningfulness of...
Judge.
Yeah. So it's based on the algorithm. We discussed closely the algorithm with the manager, one of the managers. So we validate the results this way. And yeah.
Do we have more time, or am I already over?
Hey, any more questions before I will say one remark? Okay, one remark I thought that I should tell you before you start, but I have got the information that the management of the Previo is watching your presentation just now.
Okay. Nice.
So you can talk with some of them in the evening, hopefully.
Okay.
One more thing is, and this is connected with the HANA, when we first met with your idea, you told us you will be testing it with one of the hotels. So you told you did it. Did they buy it? Did they use it, or do they use it?
Well, basically, we had a deal that they gave us access, we gave them product. So they use it, yes.
And what are the results till now?
Well, the results, I will see results. The manager take the inputs, and she are now deciding what we will do with it, basically. But she has some ideas, so already we will discuss it further.
And just one guess, when you did your calculation of the price you will be selling the product for, you probably counted all the expenses of the technology you had. Am I right?
Yes.
And put some premium over that.
Yes.
Okay, now I know. Now I know how it is, why it is so low. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.